We have yet to find one fatality, and we have had 3 minor injuries. I find that pretty miraculous. A lot of the work is just now going to start in daylight. We've had crews doing search and rescue all night. We've actually had to pull people out of buildings, yet with just minor injuries.
Dayton, Ohio Fire Chief Jeffrey Payne there calling it a miracle there are no reports of deaths after at least 2 tornadoes slam Ohio overnight. The storms leaving behind debris and devastation in Dayton. Daylight now revealing the full scope of the damage there, and Nan Whaley is the mayor of Dayton, Ohio. She joins us now by phone. Mayor Whaley, appreciate you stepping aside and giving us an update on your community there. How is everyone this morning?
Well, luckily, people are safe. We just got word that in the town of Salina, 1 person has died, and there's been about 40 injuries in hospitals from across the region. So, for the most part, we're very grateful that people are safe. There's been a lot of just complete devastation in different areas, and I've been out traveling with our chief of police and some folks from the police department to assess damage and talk to our residents.
Mayor, it's our understanding that police are still trying to go door to door looking for survivors. Can you update us on the continued rescue efforts underway? Yeah,
the fire department and Ohio Task Force 1 are in, and we're doing search and rescue throughout the region. But to date, in Dayton, we've seen no fatalities.
I mean, that is a miracle, as you heard the fire chief there say. When we look at the pictures on our screen right now, Mayor, of just complete destruction of Dayton, it's hard to believe, but what a miracle that is. There's a long road ahead, obviously, and not out of the woods yet. What does that path look like for Dayton, Ohio?
Well, we're really proud of our first responders and their leadership, and they have plans in place for these sorts of really tough situations. And, we will continue to, work on, first making sure safety, and then, our big concern right now is the power is out at our water supply for about 400,000 residents, so we're under a boil advisory. So trying to get the power back up to our water stations is of utmost importance.
That is obviously critical in all this. You said 400,000 still without power?
No, 40,000 without power, but we're under a boil advisory for 400,000.
Gotcha, in Dayton. Okay. As far as the community there, Mayor, we heard you at the top of our show, sound of you talking about a community that is so strong and that will ultimately pull together. That's what it's going to take.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been amazed by the resiliency of Daytonians and how they come together. And, we just witnessed, from churches opening up as shelters to, regular citizens giving, sheriff deputies water, to people helping pull each other's cars out. It's been amazing today to witness.
Well, you sound strong, Mayor, and they're certainly going to need your leadership. And please continue to update us on the continued rescue efforts that are underway there. Mayor Whaley, we know you're busy this morning, and we appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good evening. Day. Bye.